Hello. As many of you have asked this same question, I decided to make a video about it, especially about this thing. This is a glove that I bought from AliExpress, and many of you have asked if like where they buy it from, and yeah, I don't really recommend it, to be honest. It looks nice. It is pretty okay, but there has quite few downsides. First of all, while dancing, this thing becomes loose. Like the controller will start flop around. So if you are into scoring, definitely not a good thing to have a floppy controller. And the second thing is, the more you keep detaching it, it just loses its grip at some point because of this fabric. It gets worn off. So instead of telling you where I bought it from, you can just look up either these ones, which is not good one either because it's on your wrist and kind of limits your movement of your wrist, and the scoring is not relevant either because some movements require actually a hand movement. So, but if you have any of these or you have these, we gotta make our own glove. So make sure you find a way to get a well-fit glove. I myself, for example, looked up in another buying website and bought myself a gym gloves. They look like this. Basically any glove works that is super fit on your hand. So yeah, let's just get into it. Let's make our own Just Dance glove. Hopefully it works better because I still don't have any good ones. So stuff that you basically need is obviously a thread, something to put the plastic part onto the cloth, a needle. I myself gonna use the tiny hat or whatever you want to call it, so it's gonna protect my finger while I'm doing the sewing. And depending which glove you have already, either you have this one. For this one you will need a screwdriver, since there are 4 screws that you have to unscrew. But for that one, I guess you could technically make your own holes and then attach it this way, but it does have a thick back to it, which is gonna be probably a bit more hassle because it's gonna be thicker. Or maybe you can pull it off, I'm not sure. I could try it for you guys. So it seems like for the same one you have to, like the other one, you have to also have a screwdriver. So just remove the sticker and you could remove the back of it. So there you go. So we're gonna unscrew both of them. I'm gonna just screw them open. You're not gonna need the back of it. I guess you could technically screw it to your glove as well, but I'm gonna try a different method and hopefully that will work. So I'm gonna try to sew it onto the glove itself. There you go. So the main difference right away, you can see there's a bigger plastic pieces. So it might be that this will be better to make the glove out of it, but I'm gonna try with the black one since my glove is black and it will blend in much better. So the main goal is that we can put the frame. So the main goal is that we can put the frame onto the glove and keep it in place without it moving whatsoever. So there seems to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes that we could use. So as long as we sew through these onto the glove, it should be fine, I think. It should be fine. So we'll go with that way. I have black thread and I have the needle, so we just go into it. Put these away for now. So the glove is gonna be it's gonna be quite around. I don't think it's gonna flop that much, but we'll see. So I'm not a master sewer or anything like that. Sewer, I don't know how to say that. Sower, maybe sower. So I would assume if I would go through all of them, it should hold as a button. Maybe it's even better if I can. Yeah, I'll go through all of the holes and then I'll use this one here, so you can see there's like this small cap and I'll use this big cap. So I'm gonna try to go over this just to keep it more in place. It would be better to get the other side, obviously, closer to the club as well, but I'm not sure how to do it. I could theoretically use this and go over it, but what I'm afraid of is that when I keep putting the controller in, the thread will break. But who knows? I'll go with the first plan that I have. So you're gonna just place it in place. You want to put it like sideways. The reason why we go sideways is basically when you hold the club, you're gonna be holding it. I mean, hold the controller. You're gonna be holding it like this, right? So you're gonna have it in your hand like this, which means you're gonna run sideways as well. That way we can implement the best grip on the controller as we are actually holding it. To get the thread stuck first, right? Yeah, I think so. So if I'm gonna put it here, that means it's gonna be placed right here. Obviously, using the club, it will make your hand warm, so that's another minus, most likely, when using it. Is yeah, your hand is gonna start sweating. But I personally prefer it that way. I mean, not the sweating, but not holding the controller. It makes it a bit more easier for me to enjoy the dancing. Okay. Hopefully this will never break, because that's the main knot in there. Alright, so the first one is going through here. It's gonna pull it in place. And then the next one is gonna go somewhere here. So it's gonna be like this. Let's just check where it is so I can pull it out now. And then we go through the same area. I'm pretty sure if you know how to sew, you can do it much easier. Like I said, I have not much experience on this field, so I'm just doing what feels right. And so far it seems to be going pretty decent, even though we done only two stitches. But I'm wondering now, I should probably go all the way down and then come from inside out from here, and then we keep doing it over and over to make the hold stronger. So I'm gonna pull it through the club. So we're gonna go inside the club. Oh no. That's a thing that happens sometimes. I don't know how to prevent that. Oh, there you go. It's like the thread gets stuck a bit. But now the question is, where do I need to pop it out? It seems like... Can I make a marking somehow? I'll use a second one. We'll stick this in and then pull it out and we'll see. Let's do it like that. So we stick this in, pull it out, and now we know where to go. That's pretty genius. Damn, big brain. Big brain, Eric. Let's go. There you go. You can do the same probably with the other side. And this goes through. Might have had to take more thread. I don't need to cap that apparently. I But I'm gonna need safety, you know. Safety first. Wait. So it's gonna stick like this. We pull it so it's a bit more stiff. And place it down. Now we can loosen it up a bit again to pull it through. Oh shit. Came off. Okay, there you go. Seems legit. Now, the plan is to keep going until we are out of thread. Alright, we are done with it. There you go. On top it looks like this. So there are few stitches. Obviously the middle one, the side one over here, and then there's another side one. So 4 in the middle and 4 on the side. And we're gonna test it out. How well does it score on Switch as well? So let's do that. Goes obviously in place. And put it on your hand. Attach to the wrist. And voila. Seems to be very, very strong hold so far. It doesn't have any wiggle whatsoever, which is perfect. But it all comes down to scoring, so I'll do my best to score. I don't know which song yet, but we'll see. How convenient, just as we were making this glove, my second pair came in, so so yeah, just look for chimp claws, which can be super around the hand. So far this is super good in my opinion, because it's like there's no space to movement. But let me try out the other ones. As you can see, they're very hard to get off as well. They will make your hand sweat most likely while playing Just Dance. Okay, obviously we need a right hand, so this is not necessary. Let me try the other one. Again, they have the wrapping area. I'm afraid these gonna wear out though, but we'll see. Okay, this seems to be a bit more loose, which doesn't seem as good right now. But yeah, I don't think these will be as good. They're a bit more loose. As you can see, the fabric is like it's more stretchy. But you wouldn't know unless you try it, I guess. I might make another one, because I have obviously 2 of them. And if I have a visitor, then I can keep out this club as well to play Just Dance. Or just have 2 different clubs, like this one and the other one. But yeah, controller itself seems to be very, very stiff, which is good. It doesn't move around whatsoever. But we'll see. I'll do my best to score with it right now. There you go. Well, this one went well. I'll try another song that will be easier to score, but Extreme, Mega Star. Barely though. Barely. That was good. You got 1 okay. I don't know where it was. I didn't see it, but 12.7. There you go. If you want to make your own glove, pretty simple. Get yourself a glove. Get yourself one of these, which you can unscrew. Right underneath this is a tag, and sew it together, and you have your own personal glove. But make sure, again, the glove is super fit. It doesn't wiggle around your hand, because if it starts to wiggle, the controller will start to wiggle along with it. So I think that's the wiggle that I had. So when I did like this fast pull down, they was like slightly moving and gave me a lower score for that. But yeah, it's good. Otherwise, if you like the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I do up video.
3 hours later.
Otherwise, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload Just Dance content on YouTube quite often, quite frequently, and also we stream on Twitch. So make sure to join the socials, Twitch notifications in Discord, Instagram, and Twitter. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Bye!